Okay, thank you. Okay, welcome back everyone to ACI 3. This is class 6. Today is October 10th. October 10th. Okay, let's just dive in. We want to do our set of motivation first. So I invite you to close your eyes. And just watch your breath until you hear from me again. Now, I want you to think of someone who is hurting in some way. Someone who is going through some challenging situation or some problems. And their natural reaction is creating more and more causes for their suffering. And we hope that we can help them. We hope that we can explain to them how to stop that, and they will listen to us. And let this motivation be the underlying reason why we are having this class. Let this motivation underlie our conversation today. Okay. Okay, can bring your mind back here. Is there anyone who have not read the offering of the mandala? Anyone who have not lead? Oh, Emerald is here. I want her to lead. Emerald, how are you? Okay, nice to see you. Can you kindly lead us in the offering of the mandala? I will share now. Can you do for us?
Famous, you asked me?
Yeah. Yeah, can you lead us on the offering of the mandala?
Yeah, as I will read it. Okay. Offering the mandala, here is the gray earth filled with the smell of incense, covered with a blanket of flowers, the gray mountain, the four continents, wearing a jewel of the sun and moon. In my mind, I make them the paradise of the Buddha, and offer it all to you. By this deed, may every living being experience the pure world. Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakam Niyatayami. Refuge and the wish. I go for refuge to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha until I achieve enlightenment. By the power of the goodness that I do in giving and the rest, may I reach Buddhahood for the sake of every living being. I go for refuge to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha until I achieve enlightenment. By the power of the goodness that I do in giving and the rest, may I reach Buddhahood for the sake of every living being. I go for refuge to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha until I achieve enlightenment. By the power of the goodness that I do in giving and the rest, may I reach Buddhahood for the sake of every living being.
Thank you, Emerald. So we are good to start with the quiz. We'll start off with the quiz. Okay. I'm going to call your name. You help me to read the questions and you can lead the discussion if you want to. Okay. Question 1, Raymond.
What is the best way to overcome lay low? The first problem of meditation. Set a timetable. Be attached to the results of meditation. Meditate with Dharma friends.
What do you
So
think?
which one? Be attracted to the results of meditation.
Yay. Why?
Because only that can attract you towards meditation, because that is the only way you can reach enlightenment.
Yes, you're right. Even though setting a timetable can help us, it's good to meditate at the same time. Let's say if you're a morning person, then you meditate in the morning. If you're an afternoon person, then you meditate in the afternoon. If you're a night person, you can meditate at night. It's good to set a timetable if you have. Otherwise, you've got no discipline at all. Okay? And if you can meditate with Dharma friends, that is also very powerful, right? You can, help each other. Suddenly you're lazy, the one of your friends, hey, 8 p.m. we have a meditation. Then you're, okay, see, it helps. But the best way, the keyword is the best way. They all helps, but the best way will be to overcome that. You have enjoy it, you're attracted to the result. You have, what are the 4 antidote? You're attracted, you recognize the benefits, You're attracted to the benefits. Because you're attracted to that, you want it. I want it. And because you want it, then you put in the effort. And because you put in the effort, then you have the practice ease. You start to reap the results. You start to enjoy. Because something happened to you, and that is the only one that can really help you to overcome your lay low. No other way. We are not stupid. We know everything. We can tell A, B, C, D, everything, but we cannot do it. Okay. So in order to do it, you start small, 10 minutes or 15 minutes, every week at 1 minute. Then you kind of like enjoy. You don't find like, why I finish already, the meditation, if you start with 10, 15 minutes, you build it up, you sit down and say, so fast, I haven't finished, I still want to go back to my meditation cushion. Things like that. Okay, that is the only thing that can overcome our lay low. You're looking forward to your meditation cushion. Question 2. Let me see. Question 2. Pierre Wong.
Okay, question number 2. Problems number 2 of meditation is Sangha Japa. The answer got 2. Number 1 means losing of the object of meditation. The second one means forget the meditation instruction given. My answer means number 1, the losing of the object of meditation.
Yeah, thank you. Lose your object of meditation. When you say forget the instruction, doesn't mean that you forget the meditation instruction, but you actually lost the object of your meditation. You want to meditate on this one, but then you go somewhere else. Okay, question 3. Zane, can you help us with this?
I have fixation and my mind is fairly bright, but there is no intensity. The first answer is gross dullness. The second one is subtle dullness. And my answer is, the second one is subtle dullness.
Good. Can I ask you, what is intensity? What is that? You have fixation, your mind also bright. Then you say no intensity. What do you mean by that?
It's something like I say, like when I like something, the feeling will be very, very strong. Like when I read a nice novel, then I'm captured by the story. So when I'm engrossed into it, is the intensity.
Very well said. Yes, you're engaged. You're engaged. You're like you're inside there. Like you're someone who is you're madly in love with, and someone you just like. Yeah, enjoy. That one is subtle downers. Okay, that you don't have the Thank you. Question 4. Emerald. Let me see. Emerald. It's emerald. Yeah, emerald.
Yes, and how to have nga intensity in meditation. The first one, make sure our posture is correct. Second, keeping our morality. 3, do the 6 preliminary before meditation. So I choose. I'm not sure.
Never mind. So
intensity, meditation. I think that number 2, keeping our morality.
yes. Why?
So I think when we keep morality, so we have more wisdom. Our wisdom is better. So I think that's a good way for meditation. I think I think that in that way, so my mind will be brighter.
Yeah. Okay, there's a connection between off cushion, keeping our morality, to our on cushion meditation experience. Yeah, our off cushion behavior, keeping our morality, we see ourselves, what we do, plant the seeds that will affect our on cushion experience. So the only way, the ultimate way, there are many ways can help your meditation. The ultimate way to really have the ngah, to have a good meditation, to go very deep into meditation, is keeping our morality. Okay. Of course, keeping your posture is also, make sure your posture is correct. Yes, it's a point. Do the 6 preliminary. Yes, that's why we are learning that. But if you don't keep your morality, okay, you can have the best posture. Okay, it's just a posture. Yeah. It's the same thing for the 6 prelims. Ultimately, we keep our morality and we go and do the rest. We do keep our posture correct, do the 6 preliminary, then we will really help us to go into very deep meditation. I'm learning that. And the last one, question 5.
Can I add on the morality?
Yes, please.
To me, my understanding is when we keep our morality, we will be enjoying what we are doing every day. Like we are planting the seeds, we are helping others. Then our mind also thinking the positive thoughts. So we enjoy doing it. Then therefore we planted the passionate seeds, which help to increase the intensity. Can I say that?
Yes, can. Yeah, that's true. And you become very passionate about doing what you're doing and doing the right thing. Then when your meditation, it also it kind of like bring the effect to your meditation. Yes, very well said, Zane.
Thank you.
And the last one, question 5. Jaslyn, would you like to do this?
Yes, thank you. Okay, question 5. Clarity in meditation means choice 1, you can see clearly your object of meditation. 2, your mind is clear and bright. 3, you are clear on the meditation's instructions. Your mind is clear and bright.
Yes, you're right. Remember, it's the mind, the subject mind, not the object. We tend to say, oh, clarity, we think that is the object, but it is really your mind. Thank you. So we finished our quiz. I hope you enjoy that. I never planned about that. I just said, oh, what question I have to write? What question? Okay. So we are going to start our class today. I didn't finish class 5 properly, so I want to continue with that. Okay. So I put here the cushion. I like this, the tip. The tip is that you want to go back to your meditation cushion. Let's say in the morning, if you're doing your meditation, you really want to do your meditation. You're looking forward to do your meditation. We want to achieve that state of, where we are like homework. Yeah, because I got assignment to do. Okay, you want to really enjoy that. Okay, so do a quick recap. If you remember, for class 5, we have done, altogether we are supposed to have 5 problems and 8 corrections. Class 5, we cover 3 problems only. Class 6 will be the other 2 problems. So problem number 1, just now we go through the quiz, is lelo, laziness, which basically means that I just don't feel like doing it. Okay, just that. And there are 4 antidotes. There are 4 antidotes. Okay, I already went through the antidote just now. Then, second, hi Isu, nice to see you back. Second problem would be, we said, forgetting the instructions, which basically means that you actually lost the object of your meditation. And the antidote is, be the sexy cowgirl. Just bring your mind back. Okay. Be the sexy cowboy. Just bring your mind back. And then the problem number 3 will be mental dullness and agitation. Okay, mental dullness and agitation. We talked about that in the last class. I'm doing a recap, my issue. And for mental dullness and agitation, the antidote would be, you have the watchman. What does the watchman do? Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. They just detect and tell you. Dullness, dullness, dullness. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. We call it seishin. The word that we have to learn is seishin. So I do a recap. This is seishin. I like this picture. This one I take from teacher Connie. Okay. Seishin. This is the one. Okay. They only detect, they never do anything, okay? They only detect, they just tell you, ding, 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 they report to you, the detector. They don't do anything, but they just tell you, downers, 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 downers arrive already, downers arrive already. They just do that, okay? So we do the recap of the 3 problems and the antidote. And I stopped here last week. We stopped here. We learned necha, selcha, and the nga. Necha is fixation, selcha, clarity, and the nga is the intensity. Okay, and we talk about the cup. Okay, just revise. When I say I'm holding a cup, Holding a cup is a fixation. Like your mind is on the object holding the cup. There's a fixation. And that one is what? Nature. Nature. So we help each other to learn the word. Sometimes I'm not an expert on those words. I also memorize like you. Okay. If I'm holding the cup loosely, loosely, okay, loosely, then I have fixation and I have clarity. I have clarity, yeah. Okay, and that one is called selcha. 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 And if I hold the cup firmly, you can see intensity, isn't it? You have fixation, you have clarity, and you have intensity. That one is the nga. That one is the nga. Okay? So that's the thing we learn. Why we want to talk about nature, selcha, and nga? Why we want to talk about fixation, clarity, and intensity? Because we want to differentiate obvious downers and subtle downers. We want to differentiate that. For obvious downers, we say obvious. From the word obvious, you already know your mind is down, okay? You know that your mind is like, cannot, very obvious, your mind is down. I'm not concentrating, I cannot focus, okay? You have fixation, but your mind is not bright. There's no clarity at all. There's no clarity. That one is obvious downers. Fixation only. Fixation. Subtle downers? What about subtle downers? You have fixation and you have clarity, but there is no nga. There is no nga. You got fixation, you're on the object, and your mind is kind of bright. Your mind is actually bright, but not very, very bright. That's my word, easier to remember. I always tell, so I get confused. Sometimes especially you go on through the next class, the stages of meditation, you start to confuse which one is which one. So for myself, I say your mind is bright, but not very, very bright. That's why this is called intensity. There's no intensity. Okay, again, I say subtle downers. You got fixation, you're on the object, and your mind is kind of bright. Your mind is bright. Your mind is not busy, not sleepy, not too busy, not sleepy. You're kind of like bright. You're alert. Generally, you're alert, but there is no there is no nga. That one is subtle downers. Okay, so that is where we stopped last week. I didn't finish. Actually, I already finished, I can say, but I still got something I want to add on. Okay, this picture shows you what does this picture shows you? It looks like subtle downers, isn't it? Subtle downers, you see? And it's very dangerous. They say subtle downers is very dangerous. Why subtle downers is very dangerous? Because I said you're on the object, isn't it? You're on the object, and then your mind is kind of bright, and you think, wow, you're doing well. Oh, I think I'm doing well. You're on the object, and your mind is bright. And that's very dangerous because you don't even know you have subtle downers. It's very dangerous, they say, very dangerous. Even very experienced meditators, they don't know that they have this problem. I also try to write out, I think I have this. Like if you never learn from the class, you don't know you have this problem. Then you meditate for many years, I feel so good, you're on the object, your mind is also bright. Yeah, I'm doing very well in my meditation. But that one is maybe subtle downers. You might have to check. And that's very dangerous because you don't even know about it. And subtle downers, they say, if you have subtle downers, plant the seeds for you to have being forgetful and low intellect, they say. Well, every time I remember when I first learned this year, they tell me that I was also very scared. Well, I don't want to meditate, I want to make sure I meditate properly, Yeah, so that's also good to recognize that you have to meditate, but you recognize it's good to know your enemy. This class allows us to understand about the enemy. Then we know how to fight the enemy inside us, not outside. Okay, inside us. Okay, now is the small quiz. Ding! Small quiz. We always got small quiz to help us to understand. Yes, Raymond?
Teacher Ray, can you explain the question 6 using this? Because some of the sentence I am not quite understand.
Okay, I'll come back to that one. Good. Okay. Let us clarify further on this one. Okay. Number 1, can we have nature without selcha? Can you type in the chat? 1 for yes, 0 for no. You can think about that. Can we have nature? What is nature? Fixation. Fixation without selcha, but there is no clarity. Can or cannot? 1 for can, 0 for cannot. You can think about that. Yeah. Can I have nature but no selcha? Can or not? Nature is a fixation, yes. Selcha is a clarity, yes. Okay. Oh, we have mix of 50-50. Okay, we have Raymond, Zane, Jackney, and Richie say yes. And we have KL Wong say no, Isu say no, and Emerald say no. Half. Okay, half say yes, half say no. Okay, think about that. Can I have nature? I'm on the object. Okay, let's say I ask you to meditate, focus on your breath. I have nature, I'm on the breath. But I don't have selcha. My mind is not bright. But I'm on my breath. Can or not? Can. Yeah, many times, yes. We are focusing, we are thinking about this one, but our mind is not bright. Okay, that is possible. So next one will be, can we have selcha without nature? Can we have selcha? What is selcha? Mind is bright, but there is no nature, no fixation. Can I have clarity? Mind is bright, selcha. My mind is bright, but I don't have fixation. I don't have nature. Everybody answer already? Oh, say 0. Can I have my mind bright or not? Oh, Isu say don't know. Yeah, good. Very safe. Yeah, safe. Okay. They say don't know. You're very safe. Yeah. Your mind is bright, but you're not on the object. Possible. Mine is very bright today. I sleep so well. Wow, mine so bright, But ask you to think about this, no, you want to think about other thing. Think about the girl. Then your mind is so bright, But ask you to think about Kashila, but you go and think about the girl. Okay, your mind is very bright. Okay, but you don't have the fixation on the object. Yes, that's possible. Okay. Okay. Next one, can we have nature and selcha? Can we have nature and selcha or not? Yeah, think about that. Wait, I haven't typed the hi. If I haven't typed the hi, then we don't know where to. Okay. Okay. Can we have nature, fixation, and selcha, clarity? Everybody say yes. Yes, you got it. All got it correct. Everybody got it correct. Okay, good. So let me see. Did I finish nicely my class 5 or not? Yes, I finished. Then I want to go to Raymond's question. Okay. Question 5 we have done. Question 6. Explain the difference between gross and subtle dullness of meditation. In a state of obvious dullness, you do have fixation on the object. Yeah, we have a fixation on the object. but the level of attention of the meditation has lost its clarity. You have no clarity. You have no clarity. You got fixation, no clarity. Meaning, not the clearness of the colors or lines of a visualized object. Clarity means not the clearness of the color or lines of the visualized object, not the object, not about the object, but rather, but the clarity is referring to the alertness or brightness of your state of mind. Means that about your mind is about the subject mind. How bright, how alert is your mind? Okay, Kashila likes to say, bright and bushy tail. How free it is from mental dullness or agitation. The brighter your mind, then the further you're further away, far from mental dullness and agitation. With subtle dullness, you have fixation, whereas for subtle dullness now, just not obvious dullness, they're explaining obvious dullness. With subtle dullness, you have fixation, you're on the object, and your mind is also clear. I mentioned got clarity. Your mind is also bright, is clear, but no intensity, no You don't have, like what Zain explained, you don't have the Okay, is it clear, Raymond?
Yes, clear. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Okay, now I'm going into class 6. Okay, I've also done the revision for this one. Now it's the class 6. Okay, class 6 is on the 4th and 5th problem of meditation. This one, I see the picture so nice from Teacher Connie. Credit to Teacher Connie. I like to take people's picture because I'm not very good at doing that. Okay, so the 4th and 5th problem, we learned the 3 problems already. Now we are learning the 4th problem and the 5th problem. Guess what is the 4th problem? We say problem number 3 just now is mental dullness and mental agitation. For this one will be, problem number 3, mental dullness and agitation. That is a problem. Antidote will be the session, the So that brings us to problem number 4. You but you never do anything. So that is a problem. The problem is you never do anything. Okay, not easy, right? The problem is you never do anything. Okay, so yeah, problem number 4, failure to take corrective action. One shot I cover 4 and 5. 5th problem, you take action when no action is required. Number 4, you're supposed to take action, but you don't want to take action. Number 5, you're not supposed to take action, but you go and take action. Terbalik, opposite. Only Jackney and Kia can understand what I say. Terbalik. Yeah, so adorable. Yeah, monkey and elephant. I really like that picture. Okay, let's go into detail. Now we zoom in into problem number 4. What is the 4th problem? Again, failure to take corrective action. Do mijepa. Do mijepa. Okay. Me is always not. Okay. So when you take action, you do jepa. One of the way to remember is do mijepa is you're not taking corrective action. So when you take the antidote will be take corrective action. Do jepa. How do you know? How would I know that I have this problem? You can see like this, you have this subtle dullness, for example. Either your mind, you're on your object fixation, your mind is also bright, but not very, very, very bright. Okay, no okay? Yeah, on the fixation, and your mind is also bright, but not very, very bright, okay? And then your station, this is the station, the watcher, tell you, dullness. But you just like, you never do anything. You continue to meditate in that state of mind. Okay, that is the 4th problem. And then they say, antidote is to take action, isn't it? So the antidote we'll talk in detail shortly. Okay, the antidote, the fix, how to fix that. So again, remember problem number 3 got 2, mental dullness and mental agitation, right? So the 4th problem, failure to take corrective action. Session identify, just now identify mental dullness. Now your session undetected subtle agitation. Ding, 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 ding. Agitation, 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 you know, but you do nothing. You don't do anything. You just let it be. You continue to meditate in that state of mind. And that is the problem. What is subtle agitation? You can see, is I like to call it water running under ice. You know, water running under ice. Under the ice here, you can see under your top, you have the fixation. Underneath, you have this sign, you know, like the thing, you know, you got this sign like coming out, you know, like you're driving your car, right? You have the fixation, but you're also aware of this type of sign around you. Okay, so you detected you have this subtle agitation, but then you never do anything. So what should we do? Antidote is very simple. Do lah, go and do something lah. Okay, take action lah. Do je pa. How to take action now? We want to know. Take action here under this one. We have 3 fix for the mental dullness and 3 fix for the mental agitation. Okay. Remember, they carry from problem number 3 bring to problem number 4. So for mental dullness, there are 3 antidotes. 3 ways to overcome your mental dullness. Number 1 that I want to talk about will be, they say, tighten your concentration. Okay, I prefer to explain in my own way for this one. When you detected mental dullness in your mind, you know that you have this, your mind is not very bright. Okay, you detected that your session. The fix number 1 will be, you do a subtle correction in your mind. You do a subtle correction. You recognize that you just uplift your mind. You just uplift your mind. Because you're down. So you just uplift your mind. Okay? It's a very subtle correction. Within a few seconds, you recognize that you down your mind. I'd like to show some action. Like you're down already, very down. You recognize that you recognize, so you just uplift your mind. All right, now. Can okay. I prefer to use the word uplift your mind, bring up your mind a little bit. In a few seconds, you try to do that. Because when you say tighten the concentration, later we come back to that one because Tim got teach that part. I will explain in a different way later on. Okay, tighten your mind. Yeah, uplift your mind. I like to say uplift your mind. Uplift your concentration. If that doesn't work, you try already. Then your mind continue to down. Okay, so you go for fix number 2. What is fix number 2? I show the screen again. You change. Oh, I didn't mention here. Okay. Shift to uplift your focus. Okay, you shift your object of meditation. You shift your object of meditation. Okay, so I explain my way. Okay, now just like I say, you identify you got subtle dullness. Ding, 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 ding. You uplift your mind. Okay, you try to uplift. You try, but you try already, still don't want. Your mind still down, continue to down, don't want to listen. Very down, very down. Then you change the object of meditation by 1. Think about how lucky I am. You can do that. You said, oh, now for me, I will think like that. I will say, oh, I'm so precious right now. I have this perfect body and circumstances. I already meet Dharma. this is my one chance to be liberated, free from suffering. It's my one chance to achieve this ultimate happiness, to really reach this higher state of evolution. You say you already got this one chance, this perfect chance. Yeah. Why is that so important? Because I not only want the happiness right now, this happiness that I have right now, it will end because of the impure karma that I have. Because of the dirty good karma that I have, it will end eventually. And eventually it will just be suffering. I don't want that. So this is one chance for me to do that. So you see, you try to motivate yourself a bit lah. Okay. But before that, of course, you attend the class, you learn about what is called rare and precious life. In ACI 1, we learn, we have this leisure and fortune. Leisure and fortune means that you have this life that is so rare and so precious. So when I learn about that, I say, how rare, I see so many humans, what is so rare and precious about that? You have to study. That's why by attending class, you understand it. Finally, I realized, yeah, it's very rare and precious. Now only I realize how precious my life is. Last time I don't think so. So many humans. Hey, don't try to, I am just a gimmick only. How rare and precious. I got see so many humans there. Then I Google because I have children. I have those youngsters. You talk to them, they always want to bring science. Easy to talk to them. I have to become better. Okay, when you say rare and precious, then you check the human population. You just Google. It's 8 billion. It's 8 billion. And you want to talk to young people. You need to. It's not easy. I have one son in Singapore, quite okay. I can kind of talk to him. I got another one in France. That one I want to talk about. Want to debate with me in science. I lose to him. So I need to be better. How to explain to those young people? They will talk about science. Sometimes I lose Then I think about the way. How? No wonder now I understand. They say to be a bodhisattva. Okay, not only being kind or want to become a Buddha. You have to build up your skill. Yeah, you have to build up your skill. And I say, okay, I try. So we check here from the Google. They say here you can see United Nations. According to the Food and Agricultural Organization of United Nations, there are approximately 23 billion chickens, 1.5 billion cattle, 1 billion pigs worldwide. And then don't forget that this is only the domestic animals, excluding many other animals that we cannot see with our, those that we cannot count, like in the sea, in the sky, and many other animals we cannot see, the small one, insects, okay? So human is 8 billion. Can you think about this one? These are only the domestic animals alone. So to have this human life, they say, is so precious. I like this example that, the classic example. They say somebody asked Lord Buddha, okay, what is the chances to become a human? Okay, how rare and precious. I don't have it here. How rare and precious. Then Lord Buddha, he take his finger and dip in the desert and then point out, got the sand, isn't it? The grains of sand still stick on the tip of the finger. It's just this much, he say. It's just this much. So the chances to become a human is so rare and precious. And you have to keep on thinking about that. Then finally, when you understand emptiness more and more, then you suddenly realize, yeah, maybe it's true. Yeah, maybe it's true. And on top of that, you have the perfect circumstances. You have this body that's healthy, that you can see, you can hear, you can sit down and meditate, you can remember, you can learn, and you have the perfect circumstances. People are working every day just to put food on the table. And there you are, can attend Dharma, okay, practice, do homework. So precious and rare. You're like 1 in a million, I don't know, 1 in a million or 1 in a 10 million, I don't know. Yeah, but it's so rare and precious. Really, you have to keep on thinking about that, and you hear many times, then finally you realize, yeah, when I first hear, I don't think so. After I hear about that long enough, and I learn emptiness more and more, then my understanding kind of shift, and I kind of see that how rare and precious this opportunity. You remember that, yeah? And this lifetime, they say, really only through this human vehicle that we have, we call it human vehicle. I like to call it human vehicle. You can reach enlightenment. They say human vehicle is the vehicle, the best vehicle for you to reach enlightenment. No other vehicle. It's difficult to become an animal, to become enlightened. It's very difficult. I don't know what is the percentage, but it's very, 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 very difficult. But human is the perfect vehicle for you to reach enlightenment. Why? Because you have enough suffering, some suffering. So suffering is good. Problem is good. Some problems in life is good. Okay. You have some problems in your life that keep you want to learn and understand better emptiness. Remember Lord Buddha, an enlightened being, they can emanate. They send out, okay? You cannot learn emptiness. They need to send you an irritating partner so that you can learn emptiness better. So you have some suffering, some problem is good. I just had a board meeting. I had some problem. After a few years, I think my first time I got some problem. And I was talking to one of the director this today. And she's more senior. You know what? I said, I'm not so sharp like you. She said, it's because we have been here long enough. Okay, she said, they have been in the corporate world for so long. I said, okay. And I said, now I got this problem. I said, yeah, we learn from a problem. I said, okay. Yes, I said, yeah, learn from a problem. So I take it positively and I learn. I learn how to, I don't know, I just need to learn how to be sharper. I've been able to survive just based on my seeds right now, But I also know that the seeds can run out. And I recognize the impermanence. Right now, I don't have anything to offer, to be very honest. And I don't know why I end up there. Okay. And I know that, it's like, sometimes it's a test, to test you on your attachment. So come back to this one. We say, think about how rare and precious this life that you have, that you see, you can have, you are human and you have these perfect circumstances that you can study Dharma and practice Dharma, and you have this vehicle that can reach enlightenment. Last time I'm not so keen on enlightenment, I say, what's for, even I study for so long also, I don't really, I said, yeah, I know it's good. Yeah, okay. But no, you think about it, I say, one thing suddenly that day struck me. The good thing is about enlightenment is I say, whatever happiness you have now is going to run out because it's based on seeds. I don't want that kind of happiness. You want that kind of happiness that will end? No. Upgrade yourself. You have what you have here, but it's everlasting because you know how to perpetuate your happiness. It's not a dirty good karma. Yeah. So when you think about that, if you work with that in your meditation, remember they ask you to work in the meditation, they all build up. Then when you have this problem, they're easier for you to recall. Easier for you to recall. Oh, yeah, how precious right now. Yeah, I need to meditate properly. Okay. You're able to bring back. Okay. Because you already work with that in other classes. Yeah, you already recognize that and you buy that story. You have to work it out in your meditation. If not, you can start from now. As they will build up. Just like me, when I first learned also, I don't, Mila for Maitreya say, put it on the shelf. If you don't understand, put it on the shelf. Okay, you don't have to say whether it's correct or not correct. No need to comment. Just put it one side. It will come. Okay, you keep on studying, your wisdom increase. Then one day, ting, you understand. That's how it worked for me also. Okay, so that is the fix number 2. Did I finish my fix number 2 or not? Let me see. How precious I am. Yeah, one more very, very Very, very important one. You can, how to uplift your mind. For number 2, I say change your object, your focus, isn't it? Uplift your focus. You think about how rare, that's one. Another one will be think about why are you doing this? We all say we want to become bodhisattva. We have bodhicitta, right? What is bodhicitta? It's the wish that I want to become that angel so that I can help all beings, help my loved one and help everybody. Right? So that bodhicitta, think about that. What I'm doing right now. What are we doing now? I say, oh, may what I'm doing now be the cause for my Buddhahood. That bodhicitta, if you remember in ACI 1, what are the benefits of bodhicitta? Think about that, and that will uplift your mind. Oh, I'm doing that now. Okay, okay. I want thing. You must find something that is connect to your heart. You understand or not? You can talk about all these things and study. Like for me, one thing I really like, I think about, I'm the daughter of Buddha. Can we to do the Holy? Okay, that really, I really like that. Okay. I'm the children of my papa. I'm the children of the Buddha. I want to do it. Okay. And you're the sister or brother of the Bodhisattva, those high-level Bodhisattva, Avalokitesvara, Kuan Yin Pusa. Okay, all those high-level Bodhisattva. Hey, you are their sister or brother. Think about that, Oh, yeah, how precious, how you're not anybody, you are really so special, You're so special. Think about that, then you uplift you. You're down, it kind of uplift you, okay. Yeah. So you must find something. For me, I remember that. I really like that. And one more thing I really like would be if you are a benefits of bodhicitta. I like the picture of the bird. The tiny action, just feeding the bird, is a cause for Buddhahood. Do you remember in ACI 1? I really love that. Okay, even I'm not doing anything much. It's a cause for Buddhahood because I have this bodhicitta, and because of bodhicitta, I am meditating. Okay, so it's so big. Think about the benefit. Oh, you must find something that is your heart will, something you will take lah. You will be tuned on. You can study a lot of benefits, but pick 1 or pick 2 or pick 3, whichever that you kind of like, wow, very deep impression in your mind, and that will be the one that will help you. Okay, I can quickly go through the benefits for those who have never attended the ACI 1 very fast. You can pick the one that you like. Okay, this is the one that I say, feeding the bird. Wow, think about the benefits of bodhicitta. If you are bodhicitta, smallest deed like feeding the bird is the cause for your Buddhahood, Oh yeah, no joking, 这个是行菩萨道, as small action is a bodhisattva activities. And the one that I really love the most, not this one. Okay, I show you this one. I said, you are the son. You're considered by the Buddha as their son or daughter. All bodhisattva consider you as their brother or sister. I really like these 3 things that really make me think. If you have bodhicitta, you can become a Buddha in one life. Yeah. If you practice tantra, it will work. You need to have bodhicitta. You don't have bodhicitta, you practice tantra, cannot work. And you have entered Mahayana. For me, this one, I don't take like, okay lah, I memorize only. Because I want to do homework, I memorize lah, but I don't have any feeling for that. Okay. So you must find the one that you really think, oh, I want to work for that. Then this one also, there's this thing also, it doesn't work for me. You outshine hearers and solitary realizer. Who is listener? Hearer is listener. Solitary realizer is the self-made Buddha that we learned before, the listener and self-made Buddha. I say you outshine them. Who care whether outshine or not outshine, But okay, it doesn't take for me. You are a person worthy to be bowed down by humans and God. That one also, I got no feeling for that one. I don't care. Okay. Yeah, if you have bodhicitta, your good deeds are a cause for omniscience. Okay, but omniscience is like Buddhahood. Omniscience is the one that you know everything. And so I can tell people what to give up and what to take up. Okay? So you find that one, then that will uplift you. Wow, I'm doing this. Oh, so great, So great. That will uplift your mind a bit. For these two enough already. So how to uplift your focus? How to change to what kind of object of meditation? Think about two things. Number one, you can think about how lucky and precious your life right now. So precious right now, this life, this body right now, this vehicle, I can reach enlightenment. Okay, and I think, oh, I'm the daughter of the Buddha. Okay, I'm Avalokitesvara's sister. and what I'm doing right now is a cause for omniscience, is a cause for Buddhahood. And that is so powerful. And that is so meaningful. And that will uplift your mind. Okay, if that still don't uplift your mind, sometimes you're too down, you're getting down and more down. After you think about, a bit, then come down again. Then you got no choice. You have to break your meditation already. Because you cannot continue in that way. You have to break your meditation. Go for a stretch. Go out to a place that is refreshing. Look up in the sky. Okay. Go for a walk. Then wash your face. And then come back and meditate. Come back and meditate. Go for your breath meditation. Then meditate. Emerald say, I go to sleep. Yeah. If you're really sleepy, I would suggest you go to sleep. Yeah. If you're sleepy, no point. You go and say, no. Sleep first, then you come back and do your meditation. That is fine. But don't give yourself an excuse each time I cannot meditate. Okay, then I go to sleep. Okay, unless you really need to go to sleep, then you go to sleep. When I was a beginner, when I first started to learn to meditate, every time I meditate, I go to sleep. Initial stage. And I feel so good. I think my meditation is doing so well. I was telling one of the seniors, I still remember, someone who brought me to DCI. I said, my meditation is so good. And I feel so good, I don't really think I doze off, I sleep. So good, so peaceful. But that is not meditation, okay? Don't be like me, Okay, so we recall again the fix for the mental downers. What are the three fix? Number one, your session, detected. Downers. You recognize that. Number one, you do a subtle correction. Uplift your mind a bit in a few seconds. Try to uplift your mind. Cannot? After a while, still cannot. You go for number two. You uplift your mind by changing your object of meditation. You think about how rare and precious this life. This perfect circumstances is the best already. I can become enlightened. I can become enlightened. I want to be free from suffering. I want to have everlasting happiness. Think about how rare and precious this life that you have, these circumstances that you have. Or you can think about the benefits of bodhicitta. Okay? Still cannot. I say, oh, sounds so good. Then you down again. Sounds so good. Then go back down. Okay, break the meditation. Break. And go stretch yourself. Go out. Look at the sky. Okay? Look at the greenery. Go for a walk. Okay? Go and wash your face. Things like that. Then refresh. Come back and meditate. But like Emerald say, I go to sleep. If you're too sleepy, like last night you didn't sleep well, okay? You didn't sleep for 2 days, especially in retreat. In retreat, you didn't sleep for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Go and sleep. Just go and sleep. In fact, in the retreat, as a retreat, we learn retreat organizer. We go for the organize. I also organize a retreat. My teacher in the list, things to prepare. One of them is a sleeping pill. And you go for retreat, sleeping pill. I never take, but they say have to bring. Why? If you don't sleep for a few days, you have to take the sleeping pill. But I never take before. I don't know. That is the instruction. Yeah. Okay, so the three fix, okay. Then remember, we are in problem number 4, where we don't take action. Antidote, take action. Then how to take action will be, for mental downers, got 3. Mental agitation, got 3. So we finish 3 for mental downers. Now we are going for the other three, mental agitation. This is in your question 4. Next one will be question 5. The 3 fix for agitation. Okay. You recognize your station tell you, you got agitation, agitation, agitation. Okay. That is, you recognize already, then you have to do something. Okay. You do something. The antidote is to do something. How to do something? Just now we say downers, you have to uplift your mind, isn't it? You have to uplift your mind, isn't it? Now you bring it down, bring your mind down a bit because you got agitation. What is agitation? You kind of like very high, that overjoyed. Your mind is like a bit like a bit agitation. Let me see the word to use. You're a bit too high and overjoyed. They say overjoyed. They say it's ungrounded happiness. Yeah, the word here, ungrounded happiness. So, too happy already. Must bring your mind down a bit. So the fix will be subtle correction. You recognize that. You bring your mind down a little bit in a few seconds. Try to bring your mind down a little bit. Okay, so it's the opposite lah. It's opposite for the mental downers. Mental downers down, you bring it up. For mental agitation, you bring it down a little bit. Cannot work. You still like a bit too high. So what you do will be shift your mind to another object of meditation like death. They say, think about death, think about your own death. Think about your own death. When you think about your own death, you kind of like, your happiness will come down a bit, okay? Come down a bit. Think about your own death. That one day, you see people dying, one day, that will be me. I want to recognize that fact. That will be me. That is a fact. And everything that I work for, like for myself, I say, everything that I work for, everything that's important to me will be gone 3 seconds after I die. Okay, nothing is more important right now than this one. That's how I bring myself down a bit, okay? So death meditation, you think about death, think about your own death. Because the reason is, whatever the happiness that we see is coming from our impure karma, dirty good karma that will end. And your world is a creation of karma. Unless you succeed in your practice, then you will have those everlasting happiness, right? Not in this samsaric kind of experience, samsaric experience and condition. So think about your death, that I too, one day will die. And we learn death meditation. Remember the 3 principles. 1, death is certain. 2, time of death is not certain. We don't know when we are going to die. It's not every time you live until 90 years old. Okay? Or when you die, nothing but the Dharma can help you. So that is the thing that you keep on telling you, the 3 principles. I recognize that. If you have to me, I feel that if you have a successful death meditation, your life is actually more happier and more enriched. Yeah. It's not, the death meditation is not the one that make you scared, make you nervous. Not that one is not the objective in our lineage. Okay, in the practice outside, I don't know in the market. My friend got attend one death meditation from one, don't know, Sufu from Taiwan. And they're teaching them the death meditation where they go inside the coffin. Yeah. You will like experiencing the process of like you're dying. as though you're dying, you'll be in the coffin. And then it's so scary, she cried and cried. And then after that, what is the priority? No priority, make people nervous. So for me, if you can bring that one step higher, I cannot say that it's not correct. Maybe that worked for some people, but bring it one step higher. What is the purpose of us recognizing our death? You prioritize, you know what is important in your life, right? Yeah. After I learn about all these things, then you say sorry to everybody. Okay. You make peace with everybody. People who irritate you, make you angry also, you're not so angry anymore. Then slowly you can make peace, you can forgive, you can let go. Okay. Yeah, and that is make life even more meaningful, because every moment you're with your fresh, your loved ones will be even more, you treasure them. Every action that you do will be different already. Yeah. It will be different because your mindset is different already, because you treasure that person. You know you're going to die. You're not going to fight with the person. You know? You're not going to, I must win, I must win. Last time I must win, I must win, must win. So that is a priority, a shift. That is so valuable for me. So just like I say, if you think about your death, surely nobody think about death, then they're happy. Not like that. Isn't it? Everybody think about death, everyone. The whole environment will become like, everybody, the spirit will come down. So that is the purpose. Okay. So just now, remember, for downers, we want to uplift our spirit. For agitation, we want to bring our mind down. And that is one of them. Think about your death. Number two, you can think about suffering. Think about suffering. Yeah. Think about suffering, your mind will come down a bit. Three kinds of suffering generally. We say the suffering that we can see with our eyes, right? Everywhere we see suffering, physical suffering. I was asking my teacher, because when I study Dharma, they always give the example for the first suffering, right? They call it, what is the first suffering? What is it called already? Suffering of suffering, yeah, suffering of suffering. They always give the example of headache, back pain. Then I was wondering, I asked my teacher, what about worry, anxiety, depression? Which category? These three under which category? So my teacher say, under the first category, suffering of suffering. I said, is it under suffering of suffering? Yes, my teacher confirmed that. So those anxiety, worry, we got a lot of worry about children, worry about work, worry about this, worry about that, okay? Under suffering of suffering, okay? The suffering like pain, back pain, all these things very obvious one, okay? The second one is suffering of change, where everything that we like, we are happy, things that our possession, everything will be gone. Everything that we are happy of, every happiness will be gone. Why? Because for the fact that this impure karma that we have taken, right? So even happiness, you're happy and then you will change, become unhappy. Why? Even they say the meal that you've taken, wow, you like to eat, you're so happy. When you eat, you're so happy with your favorite meal, then you're not happy already. Suffering, change. Yeah. Or you go for holiday, you're happy. Or come back, then you're not happy. Oh, holiday end already. Somehow it will end. Suffering of change. It will change. All happiness will end. Suffering of change. I was talking to my student the other day. Young people not easy to talk to. I say very challenging. I got one new student. Okay, old student okay already. They are quite okay already. Now I got one. Every time you got new student, you have a problem. And then that student, he's quite rich lah. He just went to UK, and then now he got a semester transfer to Australia, an engineering student. And I was talking about, because he joined halfway lah. Sometimes joining halfway is the problem. When they start with you, then you know where they are. You can bring them up. You know where what to talk about. But they suddenly join in. Then I was talking about this suffering of change. Then he didn't agree because he's new. I said, yeah, last time I don't see as a problem, isn't it? Yeah. He said, no. I said, I said when something You know, you like somebody or like some place, right? Then you have to leave. You have to leave the place. After a while, you have to leave. Then you're not happy anymore. You say, no, I'm quite happy. I like challenge. I like to meet new people. So that is the challenge, you know. Suffering of change. I say, now mind, you put it on the shelf first. Okay, we'll talk about this on another class. Yeah. And then the third one will be the pervasive suffering. The fact that because of this impure karma that I have taken, I have to be forced to be born, forced to grow old, forced to be sick, and forced to die eventually. 生老病死, right? There's a pervasive suffering, like born that inbuilt with this vehicle. They come together like a package, you know. So when you think about that, then oh, no matter how it, come down already. That is the purpose. Okay, so come back to the slide here. Okay, 3 fix for agitation. A, mentally, I don't want to talk about that. I prefer to say, bring your mind down. B, change to another object of meditation to bring your mind down, like death. Think about your death. Think about suffering. You notice that for B, whether from mental downers or mental agitation, I give you 2 options. I don't want to give you too many. If I talk about so much, then you cannot remember. I just share with you 2 and 2. If you want more, you can read from the reading or you can read from the answer. You may get it from somewhere. And for C will be, still cannot work. You're still too happy, too high. Then go back to your breath. Focus, go back to your breath. Focus on your breath again. Back to your breath. It's like changing gear, you know, changing gear. Okay? So these are the 3 fix. Let me do a recap so that you see whether you're with me or not. Okay. I want to let you connect the dot from last class. Previous class will be the 3rd problem is on mental downers and agitation. And that antidote is the station. The station only detect, only tell you, downers, downers, downers. They never do anything. And that is a problem, correct or not? So that is how we link to problem number 4. Problem number 4, which is not taking any action. Failure to take corrective action. That is my failure to take corrective action. Failure to take corrective action. Do mijepa. How I know that? Because my station already detect and tell me, was already, the alarm already ring. Okay, and yet I never do anything. So what is the antidote? Do something. Okay. Same thing for this one. You got subtle agitation, but you never do anything. So the antidote is take action. Take action means do jepa. How to take action? The next question will be how to take action. 3 fix for mental downers. 1, subtle correction in your mind. Okay. 2, uplift your focus. I give you 2 options. Think about how precious this life that you have right now. Number 2, think about the benefits of bodhicitta. Wow, so incredible, you know, and that will uplift your mind. Still cannot break your meditation. Okay. This is the 3 fix for mental downers. 3 fix for agitation. You need to bring your mind down. Bring your mind down. A, bring your mind down. B, bring your mind down by shifting to another object of meditation, which is more serious because you still cannot solve your problem. Option 1, A cannot help you. So you go for option B. Think about death, your own death. Think about suffering. And still cannot work. Just count your breath. Go back to your breath. Okay, before I move on, I want to talk about this word where they say mentally loosen up or tighten. Tim got teaches this one thing. You tighten your concentration. Tighten the concentration. Whether you tighten it or you loosen it, he got one way of doing it. I got tried 2 times. Yeah, I got tried 2 times. It's like you're playing with the object of meditation. You tighten it, like you try in your meditation, your object of meditation, right? You think about your object of meditation from far, very far. Then how it feel? And then near, you play with the object of meditation. Big, small. That is a team. That's how team explain. Okay, but I do that only 2-3 times only. I don't normally do that. Okay, then we go for the last problem, which is problem number 5. Problem number 5 is question number 5 also. Oh, nope, not really. Problem number 5 is 5th problem. Just now, problem number 4, you never take action. Problem number 5, you kepo, you go and take action. You kepo, you busybody. Okay, you take action when it's not necessary. When it's not necessary, you go and take action. Fixing what doesn't need to be fixed. There is this word that says, there's this very, I don't know whether you heard of that. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Just let it be, just let it cruise. Antidote very easy lah, okay? Don't be a busybody, okay? Leave it alone. You can only enjoy it. Just leave it alone. That is your question number 6. That is definitely not me. I'm not at that level. I don't think my meditation is doing so well that I go and fix my meditation. Okay. I haven't really, I don't have this problem yet. They say you have this problem if you're very like higher, your meditation is doing so, maybe at a high, we will learn those stages of meditation in the next class. This one, let me show you. Yeah, we'll learn this one. Next class. Yeah. Sheila didn't really, out of so many years, I think he only taught one time only in Mexico. Yeah. And I like to learn this one so much. I go and ask my teacher also never teach me this one. I go and ask my teacher, can you teach me this one? My teacher never teach me this one. They say, you go and learn from the, ask me to go and check it out on my own. Okay, so we finished our class today. Hey, today we are pretty early. Okay, before that, okay, I want to say one tips. Meditation, we learn so much, right? The tip is we want to go back in and live happily. So when you leave your meditation cushion, we want to leave our meditation happily, and then so that we are looking forward to go back to our meditation cushion. Don't punish yourself that you have to sit there for a long, long time. Then you don't want to go back to your meditation cushion. And you feel happy, then you want to go back. And don't say that you got no time. I need to, don't say it. You can do so many things. Yeah? You can watch TV until tomorrow morning, but you got no time to meditate. Okay, that is the end of our class. Let me see, we have 10 minutes. Do you want to do the quiz 6 or keep it your digest first and do it another day? Or I can answer your question if you want to. Let me do the dedication first. Then we will see what we want to do. I invite you to close your eyes. Be very, very happy with yourself that you're here and you're collecting extraordinary goodness. I kind of can hear the sound, ting, 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 the goodness coming into my pocket. And think of this goodness like a beautiful gemstone, right? Of goodness. And we want to share with everyone. We will use 3 exhale. The first, we want to send it and share it with the one person we want to help at the beginning of the class. Two, let's take the second exhale and we want to send it to everyone that we love. And number 3, we want to send to all sentient beings in the universe to be filled with this goodness, to be filled with this extraordinary goodness. See them all filled with this goodness because of the ripples that you made. Something shift inside them. They don't know why. They feel happier and they have peace of mind and greater clarity and wisdom and love because of the ripples that you made. Now we want to bring our attention back to the space here. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Okay, that ends our class today. I got 8 minutes early and we can stop the recording.